Hello, everybody. It's Monday. I hope you all had a lovely, lovely weekend. I have my cup of herbal tea Inflammies from Evolve Global 22. I also have the blend Immune You. Check it out on our website, Evolve Global 22, www.evolveglobal22usa.com. The website is listed in the chat. So, how is everybody tonight? Let me get my notes here. How is everybody tonight? I hope you're all doing wonderful. Peace, love, and light sent from here, Evolve Global 22, the Healing Light Studio, where we support, offer wraparound services and support for adults, children, and families. We have amazing things going on here. I'm going to take a little sip. This live stream is one free way that everybody can gain insights. It is Micro Learning Monday, so we're going to continue that. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is everything. So tonight's live stream session is based upon the science of the sacred. We are on chapter 4, and the topic tonight is how your body actually heals. And chapter 4's title is The Natural Physiologist. So before we start, let's do our clearing. In through the nose, out through the mouth, and we push it away with our hand out into the universe to be destroyed. It's so important for us to clear all the debris from today, from the past, conversations, anxiety, negativities, anything that happens to be on our mind. Let's just do this quickly. You can do this any time of day. It works beautifully. And let's do this together now. So in through the nose. Blow it out and push it away. In through the nose. Blow it out and push it away out into the universe. In through the nose. Blow it out and push it away into the universe. I already feel a little bit lighter. How about you? Now, the next thing we do is we put our hand on our heart. We're going to do the connection with ourselves, with the creator of all that is. The seat of God is in the heart. It's so important for us to make the connection to ourselves, to God, to the universe, to all that is, so that we can be present and be purposeful, and we can be connected. So how you do this, you put your hand on your heart, think to yourself or say out loud in your inner voice, I connect with my heart. I connect with my heart. Keep your breathing steady. There you go. Now, for our opening mantra, we always start with our opening mantra, rise in light. I rise in truth. I breathe in healing. I walk in wholeness. I am perfectly imperfect, and I evolve through love, light, and purpose. So now that we are cleared out, we are connected, and we are present here in the moment, and we did our mantra, let's get into tonight. The Science of the Sacred, Chapter 4, How Your Body Actually Heals. The Natural Physiologist is the title of this chapter. Again, this is Micro Learning Monday with Evolve Global 22. I'm Dr. Debbie, and I am pleased and grateful to be here with you. This is Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio. So welcome, welcome, and good evening to all of you beautiful souls. Welcome to Micro Learning Monday. Monday's always micro learning here at Evolve Global 22 in the Healing Light Studio. As you know, if you're, or maybe you don't because you're visiting me for the first time, I'm Dr. Debbie. And tonight we're going to just dive right into chapter 4 of the Science of the Sacred, a chapter called The Natural Physiologist. And this live stream again is titled How Your Body Actually Heals, The Natural Physiologist. Tonight we explore how your body communicates with you, how it adapts, how it protects you, and how it holds an ancient intelligence that modern science is only beginning to understand. This teaching is perfect for adults, teens, children, and families because healing belongs to all of us. So let's get right into this. Chapter 4, The Natural Physiologist, invites us to see the human body not as a machine, but as a living communication ecosystem, one shaped by millions of years of connection with the earth. Nicole Redvards explains that everything the body does is rooted in ancient physiology designed through evolution, nature, community, rhythm, and spirit. Let's walk through the powerful teachings inside this chapter. Now, I have my notes on the screen in a different place tonight, and this is new for me. So bear with me as I adjust to having my notes in a different place. I think this will work better. The body's intelligence is ancient. Our physiology was shaped outdoors in nature with sunlight, darkness, whole foods, community support, ceremony, prayer, and natural rhythms. Today's world pulls us out of that environment, but your body still expects it. Every symptom is simply the body trying to adapt to modern conditions. The body is a communication network. Look at it like that. The body, because it actually is a communication network. The nervous system, the immune system, hormones, gut, breath, thoughts, and emotions are talking to each other every day, all day long. A thought changes your physiology. A feeling shifts your hormones. Stress alters digestion. Peace changes your immune system. Mind, body, spirit, soul connection is not metaphor. It's biology. The nervous system is the conductor of healing. When the nervous system feels safe, the body can heal, digest, repair tissues, reduce inflammation, balance hormones, think clearly, feel grounded, access intuition. But when your nervous system senses danger, even emotional danger, healing shuts down. This is why the nervous system work is everything. Inflammation, remember, has two faces. We talked about this last week. Good inflammation, you get a cut, white blood cells rush in, redness and swelling means healing. Bad inflammation is ongoing stress, poor sleep, trauma, suppressed emotions, processed foods, and environmental toxins. This silent inflammation becomes the soil for chronic illness. Let me say that again. The silent inflammation becomes the soil for chronic illness. It grows chronic illness, hence all of the chronic illness we have today. Now, the gut is the second brain. It influences mood, emotion, intuition, clarity, and immunity. Ancient systems called this Agni, digestive fire. That's from Ayurveda. And modern science now confirms its importance through microbiome research. Healing is ecological. You cannot separate your body from your environment. Your physiology is shaped by your stress levels, your relationships, your sleep, your routines, your food, your breath, your environment, your spiritual practices. Healing requires the whole, entire ecosystem. Modern science is now rediscovering ancient truths. Indigenous systems have always known that emotions live in the tissues, that spirit influences physiology, that nature restores balance, that rituals regulate the nervous system. Chapter 4 confirms everything we teach here at Evolve Global 22. Healing is whole person healing, body, mind, soul, spirit, energy. Now, let's take a moment and just highlight some essential learning points from chapter 4. So here are tonight's core teachings in simple clarity that you'll be able to remember no problem. The body is designed to heal itself. Stress is the biggest disruptor of healing. Stress is the biggest disruptor to healing. Emotions and thoughts directly affect biology. Inflammation protects you until it becomes chronic. The gut shapes immunity and emotional stability. Healing requires natural rhythms and supportive environments. Now let's make some connections to our power of 3. What is our power of 3 at Evolve Global 22? Energy medicine, Ayurveda medicine, and herbal medicine. So let's talk about energy medicine first. The body's energetic pathways mirror physical ones. Blocked energy is blocked healing. Let's talk about Ayurveda medicine in that connection. Ayurveda emphasizes digestion, daily rhythm, and environment, all validated by modern physiology. Now, herbal medicine. Herbs regulate inflammation, soothe nerves, support detox, and restore balance. They reconnect the body with nature. So let's talk a little bit about applications to real life, because after all, if we can't see or understand or begin to think about applications to real life, then what does it matter? Even if we have the information, it's not going to do much for us. So let's talk about applications to real life. First, let's talk about adults. Listen to the body rather than pushing through. So you know how we're having a bad time, hard day, difficulties, challenges, stressors, whatever it may be. And we're always told, just push through, just push through, just push through. No, don't just push through. Take a moment and listen to your body rather than just pushing through. You are not a machine. Improve sleep and natural rhythms. Create micro moments of safety. Last week, we had so many small, short little kind of micro resets that we did. You could use any of those to help you get back to safety. Let's talk about how this relates to, or how this application applies to parents and families. View children's behavior as physiological communication. That's a big one. View children's behavior as physiological communication. So when your child, for example, cannot sit still, seemingly cannot behave, seemingly cannot control him or herself appropriately, look for what is causing that, what could be impacting that. If a child cannot focus or a child cannot sit still for a short period of time, for depending on age, the amount of time is dependent upon age, then we have to ask ourselves, what is our child's body telling us? Because that is a message. Behavior, look at behavior, children's behavior as physiological communication. Use grounding rituals. If you learn grounding rituals and you teach them to your children, it's phenomenal. And children are very open to learn new things, and they're very interested in things that are different. Teach emotional awareness. Help children be aware of their emotions, be aware of what might have caused them and what they can do about them. Chronic illness or emotional struggle. Treat symptoms as messengers. So when we talk about applications to chronic illness or emotional struggle, treat the symptoms as messengers. If you're having a flare up, that's a communication from your body to say something is not doing me very well. Focus on reducing inflammation and stress. Strengthen the nervous system. For everyone, what are the applications? Partner with your body. Work with your body. Collaborate with your body. Don't try to work against your body. It's a setup for failure for sure. Honor your ancient intelligence. Return to rhythm, breath, and inner listening. So now that we just went quickly over some applications, I have 2 practices for you for tonight. The first practice is called the 60-second physiological reset. And how this works, you could start using this right after this live stream. You do it with me now, and then try it on your own, and you can come back to listen to this recording after the fact on Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Clinic at Dr. Debbie Bedowy. And you can rewatch it. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes and the better you get. So what you do is you put your hand over your heart, one hand over your heart, one hand on your belly. And this is very similar to some of the resets we did last week. You inhale for 4, exhale for 6. And you breathe in. When you're inhaling, have if you use diffusers, diffuse lavender, for example, or frankincense, or whatever oil is your favorite. But lavender is great, and frankincense is great for this. And right now I have, if you look behind me, right there, I have my diffuser running, and I have lavender running in it. So have a calming scent. Lavender's calming. Frankincense is nice. If you mix them both together, it's phenomenal. But have that scent in the air that's calming. I recommend lavender for sure. So you have your hand, one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. You can't see my belly, but it's right down here. And it's inhale for 4, and I have my lavender diffusing. You can actually do a spritz if you want. You can have a little bit on your hand so that you can smell it. And you do inhale for 4, exhale for 6. So it's inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. So let's do this together. This is the 60-second physiological reset. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you just count slowly to yourselves. Let's do it again. Inhale through the nose with my lavender diffusing. Count of 4. Now exhale to the count of 6. This allows your body to return to safety. When you have a calming scent like lavender and you're either diffusing it, sometimes I put it on my hands. I have a spritzer that we make at Evolve Global 22. You can find it on the website. Sometimes I just spray it around. And if you do this, you can do this for 1, 2, 3 minutes, as many times as you want. It's wonderful. Now, what is the next practice? The second practice I'm going to teach you tonight is morning body message scan. This is the morning body message scan. And what you're doing is you're trying to notice sensations. So you ask your body what you sit quietly in a quiet space. You're centered, you're grounded, you're just quietly focused on you. You ask your body, what are you telling me today? And how I usually do this is I'll be sitting and I'll close my eyes and I'll say, body, what are you telling me today? And then I visually go from head to toe. And I notice any sensations, tingling in the hands, heat anywhere in my body, cold anywhere in my body, aches, pains, whatever it may be, itchiness, discoloration of skin, emotions, if I'm feeling a little down, if I'm overly excited, if I feel sad. So notice the sensations and then respond with one supportive action. It could be a drink of water, a stretch, sunlight. Maybe you're able to step out on your porch, look out your window, or breath. Maybe it's a spritzer again to lift you up or to calm you down. Maybe it is simply just taking a quiet moment for you. It's totally up to you. Once you notice the sensations, you respond with one supportive action. Okay? Now, let's talk about some reflection questions. Reflection questions are so important because if we don't think about what information we are gathering and what we are learning, then it's very surface level, right? So, as we close tonight, I want you to take these questions into your journal or quiet time. And I will have these reflection questions in the description once this live stream video posts. So, what message is your body trying to send you? Sit down and think about it. Journal about it. Where are you out of rhythm in your life? What does safety feel like in your body? How is your environment influencing your physiology? Which natural practices help restore your balance? If your body spoke clearly, what would it say? Now, tonight was a very quick exploration of chapter 4. We talked about the body, the physiology, and messages that our body gives us. It's so important for us to pay attention and then take small actions to change something so that we can support our body in it, what it naturally does. So if you need any help, if you need any additional support, if you want um, to transform your life with a full service package, or you want some micro practices, micro sessions where you can learn many more deeper ways than these micro practices that we do, these little resets, go to www.evolveglobal22usa.com and look at what we offer. There is a host of things for adults, children, and families. And there's something that can fit any of your needs. I will tell you a personal story. So, and all of Evolve Global 22's clients are part of our community. They're like family. And I don't say that lightly. So I did a home visit this weekend with a new client because I wanted to make sure that she had all of the intake paperwork, the Ayurvedic assessment, body assessment done. She had everything that I had sent her and that everything was all in order. So I was supporting her and being able to make sure that she got through the welcome package and did each item so that we have a complete picture and all of the information that I need as a practitioner. And I can also know what her goals are, what she seeks as outcomes to our work together. So I also wanted to hand deliver her welcome package, which included a uh, healing meditation lap blanket, handmade, specifically made with particular colors, uh, textures, all surrounding healing. I took her also one of the basket purses that are handmade and filled with all of Evolve Global 22's Trinity Touch healing support products. And it also had the 7-day supply of each of our herbal tea blends, Inflammease and Immune You. And then it had a sacred prayer. It had a sacred affirmation. It included also a scented candle on a handmade little doily placemat item that I made. And I took that to her, and I had spoken to her a week before, and I had told her, I want you to find one sacred space in your home that's yours. It doesn't matter if it's a corner, it can be a room, it can be whatever it is, but it has to be your space in a quiet area where you can just be with you. And she did. So when I visited her home, I went down. First of all, she has 2 children, beautiful, beautiful children, and she's expecting. So I got to the house. Of course, the children are running everywhere, all excited, playing, doing what children do. And I walked into the house, and she hasn't been feeling too well because she is expecting early on. And, there's children's stuff here, bottles of empty containers over here where the children had, drank juice or whatever, toys over there, pillows over here. And then we went down to her sacred space, which is, it's going to become her sacred space. And it's also her office because she works at home sometimes. But we're going to change it into a sacred space that's shared with her office because she wants it all in one space, which is fine because you can always turn off an office, when it's in your home. So we went down and everything was just upside down, like everything had just been kind of pushed in the office, pushed to the side. And I looked at her and I said, this is a safe place. This is not a criticism, but I have a question for you. When you come in here at this moment, what does it feel like? What does it feel like? She says, it makes me nervous because everything's everywhere. I don't like it. So your environment and how you set up what you do, or how your home is set up, how your sacred space is set up, what you have in it with color and tools and items and your sacred things that you use to help yourself to center yourself, ground yourself, prayer, everything. It matters. It matters. So one of the first things that we're working on is creating her sacred space. Now, she's doing a blended model of online with me as well as in person because she's local. As you know, I'm in the Philadelphia area, Delaware Valley area. So anybody in the Delaware Valley, Philadelphia area, and surrounding areas that are drivable, we do a blended model where I come on ground with families and individuals, and we also work via Zoom. Now, if you're not local, it doesn't matter because I, for years, have done all of my servicing and all of what I offer online via Zoom. Energy has no geographic boundaries, and we can achieve everything right here via Zoom. So whatever it is, take a look. Go to the website, www.evolveglobal22usa.com, and check it out. There's things coming. I have a special series in addition for children so that I can do teaching with children and work with children online via, social media, Zoom, etc. So there's a lot coming. We are evolving just like all of you are evolving. And, there's so much, I offer so much free content as well. I spend a lot of time because I don't want to miss anybody. I don't close my door to anybody. And if you want to provide a gift of gratitude, just go on the website. You can buy me a cup of coffee, or you can give a gift of gratitude. I try to do something every day, whether it's small or big, as far as gifting something or doing a gift of gratitude to somebody in some way. And it can be very small. It can be very big. It's whatever we want to do, but it's very important that we do that. And I do that as opposed to contributing to a lot of charities because I want it to go directly to individuals that are doing their thing, helping others, need a lift, need support, need something, whatever it is, to make their day brighter and better. So that's it for tonight, my friends. I will see you back here tomorrow night. Remember, we are live. Now there's one little change. Monday through Thursday, we're live on a live stream. Friday is a recap on Evolve Global 22 Healing Light Clinic TV, which runs 24/7 on the YouTube channel. Fridays are going to become a recap so that if you missed the week or you missed something in the week, Friday, and then I also do it through the weekend where you can get the recordings streamed free to you via my YouTube channel, which there's a section on there that says Evolve Global 20 EG22 Healing Light Studio TV 24/7. So anyway, there is no excuses for you not to get the information that we share here. So with that, I say good night. I will see you tomorrow. Remember, Tuesdays are healing in real life. So we will be talking about a topic of healing in real life. On that note, all many, many blessings, much love, peace, and light to you, from me to you. I love you.